Told to go live today. Right now it's August 1st, 6:30 here in Florida, Kissimmee. I like to say Kissimmee. Kissimmee, I think that's how you say it. Well, I was told to go live here with my, let's see if it can see everything. There we go, my peace hand. All right, see if you can see. All right, I keep adjusting here. Can't even see the blue fish. Anyway, okay, all the way up there in the very top corner, right there. Oh, that's what it was. So if you see the fish, then you can't see the readjusting here. You want to see the blue fish. Dory fish. Okay, is that better? All right. You like that better, everyone? Is that better? Okay. Yeah, we are live. It's running live. We're at 1 minute 25 seconds. I still want more lighting. My other phone, it's not working, but I do have more lights. Is that better? No. Still not enough lighting. Can you see through this other phone, even though it's got a virus on it and the phone connectivity doesn't work? More lighting still. You think it's that dark? I have plenty of lights. Let me plug another light in. Okay. Make sure to have as much lighting as possible. There we go. So, put this light like maybe right here. Just laying it flat on the table, I think. Is that better? Let's see if we can go brighter. I'm doing everything I can to make it brighter. How's the lighting now? Okay. Yeah, I bought a bunch of these halo lights. Halo. Halo. Get your halo. Hello. It's about the 3 angels. And are we going to get to talk about my children? Is this going to be a live update about what's happening with my children? I don't know. I'm asking. You asked me to get ready to go live. So I'm here live waiting. I've been waiting for proof of life of my children. And we said that through YouTube you would be able to put on the screen a live update, like as if you were going to do this live without me having to travel anywhere, and that you were going to create it through YouTube to be able to talk live. I have this system on right here with the SHOKZ shocks. And I already checked to make sure it's working. I already checked to make sure. Okay, go ahead. too closer better. Okay. That's better. Okay. Now what? Okay, I've got plenty of lighting. I believe it's good. Like that. Okay. I don't think that can really go anymore. It'll fall off the table. The edge of the table's right there. Okay, we're already at 6 minutes, 24 seconds. Somebody. Whenever I go live, I keep having my voice overtaken, which I understand that someone like myself, that's what they call wearing, that it's my brother William Sheppard Jr. that keeps claiming he's wearing me. Since he put a protection order, a gag order, which I already had a gag order first, on people who were impersonating me and my children, which now I'm understanding it's him and his children. So the attorney's already put a gag order before around April 2022. So knowing now that they're claiming that this is William Sheppard Jr., who claims that he was going to put a protection order on me, and yet they're the ones impersonating me and my children. So we're dealing with the fact of this gag order situation, where I sent out an email attaching my brother William Sheppard Jr. and anyone on my email possibly that I could let know what's happening live. As you continue to script 24/7, 365 days a week, instead of a year, not a week, it's 7 days a week. You can't claim that you own me. You said that I'm excommunicated. And either way, I'm not a Temple Mormon. And either way, you're not allowed in America to call yourself an executor and take over all the money and steal all my money and keep threatening that it's only going to be for Latter-day Saint temple holders. So, yes, I reported him to the government for stating that he has an extinction order. He claims he has a blood oath and a suicide pact. And he screams law of vengeance and then extinction order. And then he continues to threaten that he'll have a bomb and that he'll create bombs by using coolant and putting it into a gas tank, which it's my understanding that people have claimed that that's an atomic bomb, by threatening to take coolant and put into a gas tank, which makes him a terrorist. This is terrorism. This is emotional terrorism, to listen to somebody threaten that they have a bomb. I called the White House. I notified the White House. Yeah, I called the tip line at the White House, and I let them know that William Sheppard Jr.'s voice, I can hear his voice. No, oh yeah, it sure certainly sounds exactly like him. Plus he keeps stating this is William Sheppard Jr. and he sounds just like my brother. So of course I'm asking for an investigation, just like calling the Layton police saying that if my children ever arrived to Utah, they would be in danger, and that I believe that my brother's a murderer. I believe that he would kill my children for their inheritance. I do believe it's his son Joey that talks while people are getting raped, murdered, tortured, and tormented. I do believe that he's on my property or using equipment to overtake my voice, to steal my money, and to brag about it. Because his children, Ryan and Stacia, continue all night long to talk about how their mother they call Susan Sheppard, claiming that they're my children, telling stories that never had anything to do with me, nothing to do with my children, but impersonating me and my children by claiming that I left my children in a grocery store. As the world's watching and listening, they're on my property claiming that William Sheppard's ex-wife, Lorraine Sheppard, left them in a grocery store. And because she continues to want to, and I guess other family members, to pretend to be Susan Sheppard. But who tops the cake, they're explaining, and the wording they're using, is that Leslie has been able to get, according to what the documentation, what they're stating, is a Utah ID showing her blonde hair. They're stating around 222 pounds, which they figure I'm more like maybe 133 pounds. And that's why I guess they wanted to wait to 133. It is not 133. Anyway, it's almost 11:33 minutes in. But they wanted it to be 6:33 when I started. No, it's a numbers game that I'm in. Because some people are documenting on a daily, nightly basis, 24/7, when they do what they call a sick-ass prayer, where they continue killing in the name of Jesus Christ, amen. And they're praying over my children without my consent. And they're claiming that Rolane Sellers has already planned the funeral and that she wants her money for their death so that way she can make money from their death like she has planned as a cult leader for the Latter-day Saint Church. Yes, she did force me to get married. They have equipment where they erase your mind. I went downstairs. From what I understand, it's my ex-husband, Jason Scott Cox's testimony that I went downstairs and I said I did not want to marry him, that it was all off, that I wasn't going to marry him. And then next thing I know, I'm in Rolane's bathroom, my expensive golden necklace, like 3/4 inch thick. It was a non-kink, real thick, chain. It's a no kink. They claim that she took $500,000 for it to demand payment before she would return it. But then she returned a cheap one that was rose and it was all mangled and messed up. And that even for the taking $500,000 for my necklace, that she still continued to never return my actual necklace. But she charged me for it, $500,000 from what they're claiming. And then she didn't even return it. And now she wants to make money from their funeral, from their death. And then they were claiming that she was a part of forcing my daughter to get married in her backyard. It's insane, 500 million, right? So now you're saying it was $500,000. Okay, either way, it's insane because I didn't get it back. And they're claiming that she brought a rose gold, not a thick gold, non-kink. And it wasn't mine, that it got returned. And that she charged for it, whatever the charge is. But okay, $500,000. Either way, she didn't return it, did she? You're claiming that I somehow said I would never want anything back. Okay. I haven't directly talked to Rolene. I put it on a computer. I wrote my story so she would see it, because I believe she's the person that does that, where she comes in your house and leaves notes. And I do believe that she's the one that put a hit on me by saying she put my name in the temple and each time have a problem. She was reading on some papers of a mail that came in the mail. And then from that moment on, she started becoming very sketchy. A lot of times she becomes very sketchy. And that's just the way she is. Because she steals. It's just the way she is, the way they are, the way they've been. Because she's been gaslit. She likes to gaslight. I've attempted to be her friend as much as I can. That's how my mom really wanted me to be. To be the best example I can, and also investigating what I can to fix anything, and also my mother. But to make it where you're claiming that you forced my daughter to now say that you're her mother or that you're her family member so that you can steal all of our money, and that's the claim. So we can't continue letting people impersonate other people in America or anywhere. That's the bottom line, no matter who you are. Because they keep claiming someone's impersonating you. And that they're going to claim that you had nothing to do with any of this again. Because that's the way it goes. That's when nothing gets done. Well, I do know is that I do not believe that Rolene Sellers understands eye-seeing technology and that you can be seen through my eyes. I do not believe that Rolene Sellers knew that. Because when she came to my house, she knew that you could hear through your mind. I believe most Temple Mormons know that. But I do not believe that all Temple Mormons are aware that you're a walking projector, at least I know I am, and that I have film through my eyes, and that they film through my eyes technology, eyesight, eye-seeing technology. I'm on film. Every person I look at, every conversation I have. It's been this way my whole life. I know, and I've been aware of it for 49 years. I am IT. I'm IT, the machine, the technology through satellite and drones. Some people are calling it as humanoid, because I know I'm a toy and a doll since the 70s. So you're on my property where you get to adjust my eyes, my hearing, because William Sheppard Jr. recently said that he was able to shut my hearing off, claimed that he was going to make me disabled, put me on disability, which is impossible. It's not possible to put me on disability. No, it would not be. So that's a waste of conversation and time. I've already stated I will not support a government system that currently is corrupted, that I believe is human trafficking. It's my belief that the money that I have would be utilized to make sure and ensure that people don't qualify for those type of benefits in the current system. My movie, currently my documentary, was supposed to pay for through your eyesight technology and for those who are making film through my eyes technology. That's what I authorized. I authorized it, well, yeah, while my mom was still alive. I authorized for me and my mother to be videotaping through my eyes technology so that way we could be proving this technology. And I let my brother, William Sheppard Jr. and Leslie Sheppard know that I'm a walking projector and that film is through my eyes technology, whether he wants to believe it or not. But the fact that you claim that he's on my property and you claim that he's wearing me, then I would think that he by now should know that you can see through my eyes technology, but I have no idea what he knows and he doesn't know. Well, that's why they consider me a humanoid. That's the term you're using. I was told I'm a doll. Betty, a bet, since the 70s. In the 80s, it was explained to me my teeth and the mole right there. My teeth and the mole that I have, that I'm a Marilyn Monroe doll. I was dressed up by a surgeon who did a photo shoot. I've had that mole my whole life. And my teeth, the same way. I was told I was called a Betty doll. And I had different names that they named me under. All these different characters that were created. A team of doctors, people from universities, medical teams from different hospitals, people from all around the world, toys, things in my augmented reality on my property, which Marie Osmond was on my property and took and has been stealing from me from the 70s is the claim. My mother, who was a Temple Mormon, was very aware that it's off of theft and that Marie Osmond was notified to stop and that she should know better than stealing my jewelry and continuing to steal from me. But she has not stopped from what I understand. And she's now going to claim that she didn't get notified. Well, you don't need to be notified if you're a thief. No, we'll just put you in prison. Because you're in a house that's already proven what you're doing. If you're on my property, which they're claiming you are, it's already on video. They already have proof. I don't need to prove anything. It's already proven. I don't need to make accusations. Well, unfortunately, they're making me make accusations you're claiming. Okay. And my mother knew. She believed it was true. She was upset because you're in the house that I was in since I was a baby that was my house. That you and the Osmonds overtook. And she did believe that. And she was very hurt. How are you going to sue, Marie, when it's my money you've stolen? It is my money that you've been stealing. Go ahead and threaten to sue me. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. It's my money. I have enough people that have been watching and to know that that's been the system my whole life. Okay, it's one thing to take from a baby. It's another thing by the time I'm 51 years old and I now want to change the world economy and fix the United States of America systems. They don't have time, and I don't want to make time for this. I want proof of life of my children, and the fact that you claim, or they claim, that you thought you were going to get paid to hurt me and my children. That's the claim, and that is an accusation. I did. I tagged you on Facebook along with John Huntsman Jr. No, that was Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney. No, that was Mitt Romney they had me tag, saying that he had an issue with trans and that you wanted to murder, and you believe that you murdered somebody who was trans and that they have you on videotape, that you got paid they had already more than a year ago. You and John Huntsman Jr. as an undercover investigation. I believe it was downtown Salt Lake City, but I'm unsure. I do know that you took a suitcase full of money as was the claim. You accepted money. Torture as a hate crime. That's what they're claiming. We're at 25 minutes, 44 seconds. This is Susan Sheppard, Susie Q. Shep, Diamonds in the Sky. I have different tags. It makes other people uncomfortable and upset. I don't know what you make those tags mean. But I do know that Susie Q. Shep is my Instagram. I do know that Diamonds in the Sky is one of my tags and has been for many years. So the fact that you continue to be upset when I'm the one that has scripted about Diamonds in the Sky being a new tagline for entertainment, for dancers and singers of any age, but the fact that it goes into all genres, because that's the script I'm in. The entertainment industry is a universal, as is a diamond. So they're claiming that William Sheppard Jr. killed the man on my property that was the man that created money and property and assets to be under Diamonds in the Sky. And they're claiming that William Sheppard Jr. is confessed to his murder. I'm just re-saying what you're having me say. It's 27 minutes and 44 seconds. We're on August 1st. It's now almost 7 p.m. here in Kissimmee, Orlando, Florida. Okay, are you going to be able to take this video and go live and show in the top corner? Why can't you show me what you're doing and what you're saying instead of hearsay? Because I'm not liking the direction this is going. I don't want to sit here and repeat what you're saying, that you said, that she said, that he said. That's what you've already been doing for years. And it's exhausting. And it doesn't do any good to keep repeating what you've been saying. That's what investigations are for, is to prove that. I don't like this hearsay conversation. Now, you asked me to go live, like as if you were going to put yourself live. And then since I've been going live right now, you have not done anything except make me a person who's making accusations. Now, we're already at 30 minutes going on. Now, what is the point of having me go live then? Please get to the point. I've asked for proof of life of my children, and you're bringing this a whole nother direction. Now, I'm asking for proof of life of my children that you make story after story after story about. Now, where are my children that you keep claiming are dead and that you're holding hostage? I don't have to shut it off for you to go live. You can put it live right here on my YouTube channel. You are on my property in my virtual reality house, and you're going to tell me that you've killed anybody and everybody who knows how to run anything or do anything. is the most ridiculous story ever. That you don't know anyone that can do anything through YouTube. Well, then that would be a pretty hopeless situation, because that means the monetization you're still using in scripting for Latter-day Saint propaganda and other advertising against my wishes. No, that's what you're really doing, they're claiming. Over and over and over again, you're spending my money after I've said no more advertising. And the fact that you will take over my voice and my children's voices and keep us gaslit and us silenced. And that's the issue right now. Because you're claiming at 3:33, 33 minutes in right now, 2 more minutes, that you want me to go off the air so I can wait for you to speak again. This is not right. You had me get ready. You had me get dressed. I'm sitting here waiting. No, all you do is waste my time. This is so ridiculous to know that you continue to do this. It is not okay. This is not okay with me to waste my time and other people's time. When you made it seem like it was imperative tonight, right now, to be all dressed up and to be ready, which I am. I'm right here live. So start speaking and go on live. So you're fake. You're just more fake people again. Okay, so you're taking over the CIA again, William? I've already let them know that you claim that you're wearing a CIA official officer's uniform, that you peed on it, that you said, here, I have blood on it, that you're impersonating a doctor. These are all things I've already notated, already went online and stated, that you've stated. Okay, well, the United States government needs to do something and actually call me on a phone. Call me on an actual phone. Well, I hope that one day we have real peace in America. And I'm done being held hostage, and my children, with the idea that you continue to take over my voice, my houses, my properties, to continue to talk over me. You don't stop. Everything I say, you talk over me. It's exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting and horrible to know that you think that this is okay. This is not okay with me. I never agreed. And especially since you say I'm excommunicated, I want to make it clear at 33 minutes now. You don't own me. I have nothing to do with you Temple Mormons that want to own me. You make that very clear. I'm not a Temple Mormon. And if you can't handle that, that's your problem. This is Susan Sheppard's Augmented Reality. Peace. I hope that one day we can continue making peace. Where my mom worked for the Prophet downtown Salt Lake City, and that's where her life was about. And I sure hope that the right Temple Mormons will be involved to deal with my brother who calls himself the Antichrist and says he has a law of vengeance, a blood oath, a suicide pact, and an extinction order. God bless America.